Hi, Bryan here. I have a great story for you, and although the story is fictional, it is based on a true principle. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how you can apply this principle to yourself and have the same success that the person in this story, in this case, Sarah, does. As Sarah stood at the doorway of her new job, she couldn't help but feel a familiar pang of self-doubt. Memories of past failures and negative experiences flooded her mind, threatening to drown out any chance of success. But this time was different. This time she was armed with a new strategy, one that would help her overcome her limiting beliefs and rise above her self-doubt. It all started when she stumbled upon an online empowerment course by Bryan Orton. At first, Sarah was skeptical. After all, how could simply changing her thoughts lead to tangible results? But as she delved deeper into the course, she realized that Bryan was onto something. Sarah began to experiment with the concepts she had learned. Every time she entered a new doorway, whether it was the entrance to a building or simply a metaphorical doorway in her life, she would pause and take a deep breath. In that moment, she would set a positive expectation for what lies ahead. She would envision success, happiness, and fulfillment, allowing herself to feel the positive emotions that accompanied those experiences. The transformation was almost magical. Simply by setting the intention for what she wanted to experience in the space she was entering, it almost became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Not immediately, though. At first, it was difficult. Her negative self-talk was so deeply ingrained that it seemed impossible to shake off. But she persevered, reminding herself that change takes time and effort. And slowly but surely, she began to notice a shift in her mindset. The limiting beliefs that had once held her back began to lose their grip, replaced by a newfound sense of confidence and optimism. As she navigated her new job, she encountered challenges and setbacks. But this time, she didn't let them defeat her. Instead, she used each new doorway as an opportunity to reaffirm her positive expectations and emotions. And with each success, her confidence grew. Before she knew it, she had transformed her life. She was no longer the woman crippled by self-doubt and limiting beliefs. Instead, Sarah was a force to be reckoned with, a woman who had learned to harness the power of her thoughts and emotions to achieve her dreams. Looking back on her journey, Sarah realized that the key had been her willingness to try something new. She had taken a chance on a different way of thinking, and it paid off in ways she never could have imagined. Now, as she stood at yet another doorway, this time the entrance to her own business, she felt a sense of excitement and anticipation. Sarah knew that there would be challenges ahead, but she also knew that she had the tools to overcome them. And with a smile on her face and a heart full of positivity, she stepped confidently through the doorway, ready to embrace whatever lies ahead. All right, you just saw how Sarah went through her life and she started using a trigger for herself in a positive way. In this case, it was a door frame. And you can do the same thing. You can figure out, like, what experience do I want to have before I go through this door? It could be the door to your house. Like, how do I want to experience things when I go through the door when I come home? How do I want to be for my spouse and for my kids? That type of thing. Or at work, when you go through the door at work, how do you want to be there? How do you want to show up? What emotions do you want to feel? What experiences do you want to have? And it's just taking that intentionality and saying, what do I want? And then making it happen and having it be a habit for you. This can be the same thing as any type of a door, like going into your car door, going into your church door, any type of door you go into, the store. Just what experience do I want to have? How do I want that to feel? How do I want to show up and be? And if you do that, it's a simple idea here, but the practical application is amazing. I hope you consider trying it. Remember to hit like, subscribe, write a comment. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Show me a little love here. I think this was a good story and it's worth at least a like. Have a great day.